without swelling and at your elbow. Now, tennis elbow is a very painful condition and it is an overuse injury, mostly seen in people who use the computer, that is, your typing and your keyboard or mouse, for a prolonged period of time, and that too without intermittent breaks. So, if you're one of those who use a keyboard or a mouse for hours together without actually taking a break, you are prone to get a tennis elbow or inflammation in the outer part of your elbow here. So, if you look at the elbow, the outer bony part here, when you get pain and inflammation in that area, that is known as tennis elbow. Now, before we dive into the topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs manage the aches and pains, the brain fog, the lack of energy, and all such challenges that come during your motherhood journey. Sorry, that you come across in your motherhood journey. Now, it could also range from spinal, that is back and neck pain, to joint pain, etc. Now, I know moms are busy people because, hey, I'm a mom as well. I'm a working mom, and I understand we don't have chunks of time to take out solutions to these problems. However, this is something that we would like to address. So, this is where I come in with easy solutions, simple exercises, lifestyle changes that can help you manage these problems on a day to day basis within the existing time that you have. So basically, you don't have to take out a chunk of your time for these uh, different exercises and changes that I tell you. All right, so going back to your tennis elbow. Now, usually, tennis elbow symptoms are that you have pain around the outer elbow, and most of people get pain along this muscle here. These are your extensor muscles. It can also go into your fingers and hands. And some people, when they've had tennis elbow for a certain period of time, so we're not talking about very acute cases like it has just started like a week ago or about 5 or 7 days ago. Some people who have more chronic and long standing tennis elbow can also have pain going up into their triceps, into their shoulder, and their cervical spine or neck. Now, if you want to know the details of the symptoms of tennis elbow, what you can do for tennis elbow, and how other modalities such as your brace or tennis elbow sleeves, how do they help? I have done quite a few YouTube videos on this. So if you go to YouTube and type my name, Swati Prakash, followed by tennis elbow, you will come across these videos and they will give you like a full description of hows and whats of the topics that I just told you. All right. So, uh, as I was saying, in the tennis elbow, you get these symptoms. However, one of the main symptoms that are seen in tennis elbow is the pain along the outer elbow here. This pain is a part of the inflammation that happens at the outer elbow, this bony area here, where the muscle, this extensor muscle, goes and attaches into this bony area. So that attachment of the muscle onto the bone, that is where you have inflammation. Now, there are a few signs of inflammation, the main ones being redness, swelling, pain, lack of function, etc. Now, when you go to a doctor and you mention that you have pain on the outer side of your elbow, they will most probably ask you, all right, then, or they will observe if you have any swelling as well. So these are like the two very common problems. It can happen that you do not have a swelling on the outer elbow, but you have every other symptom that tells you that you have tennis elbow. Your doctor may tell you that it is not very severe because you don't have you don't have swelling, but you do have tennis elbow. So if that is the case, don't get confused. You can get tennis elbow without the swelling. Now, it can happen that probably you have been resting your elbow or your arm because of the pain, because of the discomfort, or you're one of those who have learned to take a break between their activities, be it typing, carrying weights, or driving, etc. Or you have learned to reduce your aggravating activities. So, activities that aggravate your tennis elbow, like I said, driving, heavy weights, etc. Or you have done lot of other things to help relieve your pain. For example, hot packs, cold packs, pain patches, pain gels, medication, etc. In all this case, or all these scenarios that I described, the inflammation in the tennis elbow, that is the outer elbow, will reduce. When the inflammation reduces, it is possible that your swelling has subsided because of whatever you've been doing, or probably your body's natural healing mechanism has kicked in, and that is why your swelling is not as much as expected. So do not be confused if you do not have swelling and you do have every other symptom of tennis elbow. One of the tests, a very simple one that you can do at home, is if you sit or stand with your elbow extended, so basically you're not bent, with your elbow extended, and you take your wrist. So I'll show you sideways. You take your wrist and you put it down. So basically, this is what you're doing. What this does is it puts this muscle, these extensor muscles, on a stretch. And when these muscles are stretched, you will feel the pain going up into your forearm, or you will feel it on the outer elbow, or you will feel in both the areas. This is a characteristic that is like a test that you can do at home to determine if you have a tennis elbow. And if you feeling that you if you feel that you don't have any sharp shooting pain, but you feel a little discomfort, what you can do is make a fist and then push your wrist down this way with your elbow extended. Now, if that elicits pain, that is also positive for a positive test for tennis elbow. So this is just a simple thing that you can do at home to figure out if you have tennis elbow or not. But presence or absence of a swelling does not indicate whether you have a tennis elbow or you don't. All right, so I hope that gives you a bit of insight into what is tennis elbow and the swelling that is seen in tennis elbow, or, well, not seen in tennis elbow. So if you're looking for more simple explanations, simple solutions for your tennis elbow problem that you can do while you are at home, along with your treatment, or along with your medication that you're taking, you can join my free training that I did. It lives in my community. It's a free community. You can I will leave a link in the description of this video. You can join from there. And if you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat. So you can join my community, and once you're in my community, you'll see a couple of trainings that I've done. One of which is simple solutions to manage your tennis elbow. I talk about all these things in more details in there. Alrighty, I hope this was useful. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below this video, and I'll be happy to answer them for you.